Hi there. As I mentioned yesterday, today we're going to be looking at identity. My question for you today is, through all things, is your identity child of God? To look at this, we're going to be reading Romans 8, verse 14 to 17. I'm going to read a verse and then I'm going to pause for short reflection. It says this: "For those who are led by the Spirit of God are the children of God." Where in our lives is there evidence that the Holy Spirit is leading us? Verse 15, "The Spirit you received does not make you slaves so that you live in fear again. Rather, the Spirit you received brought about your adoption to sonship. And by him we cry, 'Abba, Father.'" I just want to pause and look back at the Israelites' liberation from Egypt, as they stood at the side of the Red Sea, watching the entire Egyptian army charging towards them, and the walls of water coming down and sweeping them away. Their hearts are filled with fear of the Lord. And then they sing, in my opinion, a song that is totally devoid of intimacy with God. It's a song of reverence, a vitriolic song. And then just a few days later, they're back to their complaining ways. Whereas we are to respond to our liberation of slavery with sheer intimacy. Abba, Father, Daddy God. That is how we are to pray. Let's move on. Verse 16. "The Spirit himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. No one else can testify, only the Spirit of God." Albert Barnes writes that the Holy Spirit furnishes evidence to our minds that we are adopted into the family of God. Verse 17, "Now if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ, if indeed we share in his sufferings, in order that we may also share in his glory." My encouragement for you today is, as we connect with God throughout our lives, dedicating time, particularly on the Sabbath, then he will be constantly reminding of us of our identity as adopted children of God. Have a blessed day.